Hi, this is Tarot Reader. This is the bi-monthly reading that covers the period from June 21st till August 21st, 2017. Okay, in this video I'm going to cover the fiery signs. The first one is the Aries. Okay, now for the Aries male, if you're someone who's looking out for new business ventures, be very careful. There could be some kind of manipulation or someone trying to cheat you, someone who's going to offer you an opportunity and then snatch it at the very last moment. So be very careful with the new opportunities, be careful with the documents, the paperwork. Okay, but if you're someone who's looking out for some kind of money because you have an expenditure to pay off, because Six of Pentacles is a card which brings in that amount of money which you need to cover up an expense or a requirement of money which is for some kind of an emergency, and it is taken care of. Okay, so there is some amount of money which could come up in the next few months, okay, till before August 21st, which could save the situation for you. Okay, but as far as finances are concerned, see, your cards are such that you have to be very careful with your spending, especially if you are an Aries woman. Be very careful when it comes to trusting other women, when it comes to spending on someone else. Okay, you might end up spending more than what you can manage, okay, or what you can afford. Now you also need to be careful if you're coming across any people who are trying to connect you with people from different countries, or if there's a foreign travel which is coming up, then please take it up, because a foreign travel will give you more amount of money, even if it's just a trip which is purely for some kind of celebration or just to meet someone in some kind of an emergency. Please take it up, because foreign trips will be lucky for you. If you're an Aries woman, then I see you being more intuitive, more psychic, and more receptive to other people around you in terms of emotions, in terms of their needs, which will help you in many ways, because if you are someone who can read people faster, it will help you in managing your circumstances. But if you are an Aries male, then there is a woman who's not very rich, but she's very intuitive, very resourceful, fond of gossip. She can be manipulative because she's a melodrama queen, someone who knows how to use men and get information out of them. But in spite of what she is, I do see her helping you in many ways. Yeah, be careful with your stomach, and if you have any addictions, okay, smoking or drinking, keep a tab on it. Okay, even any kind of drug addiction, please keep a watch on it. For the Leo people, for the Leo star sign, okay, now you have drawn 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands reverse. Be very careful with people you're in kind of a business partnership with, or people you're dealing in terms of your work life, because I see a lot of arguments which could make you lose money as well, because 5 of Swords, when it comes up again and again, means you're getting into an argument with someone who has a lot of respect and love for you, but you get into an argument for no rhyme or reason. It's a very silly topic, it's a very silly conversation which leads to an argument or a verbal dispute, okay, and eventually spoils a very resourceful relationship. So try to avoid that. Be very careful when it comes to business partnerships, because your cards are such that it's not going to be very easy for you to survive or tolerate partners who are trying to trouble you or who are trying to create trouble for you. At the same time, you need to be a bit more realistic as far as your own expectations are concerned. You need to be more honest with yourself and not expect a lot from yourself. And if times are difficult, just try to be a bit more tolerant. Okay, but there could be some business loss, okay, or some kind of a bad news on the work front. You've drawn a 4 of Pentacles in your financial reading. If there's a property or some kind of a tangible possession which you're holding on to, hoping that it will give you some returns later on, be realistic with it. Okay, don't go out and assume that you will get the best price. Don't go out and inform people that you're looking out for something to do with it, because you should not be inviting unwanted attention, because your cards are such that your expectations or what you expect from your investments will not turn out to be the way you expected. So be very careful. Okay, property issues, if there are any with family members, like inheritance property, those issues will get more and more chronic. I don't see them getting resolved as such. Okay, now it is the Sagittarius star sign. Okay, now if you are a Sagittarius male, there is a lot that is going to come up in the next few months, especially till August 21st. Star is upright. That's a fortunate card. If there is any mess that you're going through, any legal issue, any kind of problems which you're going through, you might see some ray of hope, because star is the card which gives you that hope, which uplifts your emotions. Okay, which gives you some way out intuitively, or somewhere in your mind you find a way out in that mess. Okay, now Seven of Swords is reversed and you have a Magician reversed. Be very careful when it comes to money dealings, because there could be some people who might put a false blame on you. You're creating a lot of unwanted enemies, you're making a lot of people jealous about you, and there are some people who will try to backstab you or do something on your back which will hurt you, or which will. But the problem with the Seven of Swords is such that you come to know about it much later, so by then the damage is done. So be careful with the people you're dealing with when it comes to money. You're not supposed to trust them. Be careful with your health as well. Yeah, and I see someone putting a false blame on you when it comes to money or money deals. Someone who's very sweet to talk, very shrewd, very cunning, is very resourceful, knows how to use people, knows how to extract money out of people, knows how to make money out of business venture. But this person doesn't have the right intentions for you. This person, his only intention is to create trouble for you or manipulate things against you. Okay, for Sagittarians as well, if there are any inheritance property issues, be careful. There could be some loss of possession, or there could be some kind of a loss which you may not be able to recover again. Okay, and when it comes to lending money to any blood relative, be very careful. Try and avoid lending money to anyone. Even if you're taking a loan, make the terms very clear. Okay, sort the terms and conditions in advance before you take the money. Okay, and be careful with your health as well. Yep. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, check all my videos and do like my page, do subscribe to my channel, and if you like the video, you can always share it. Yeah, and thank you and God bless. Yeah, bye.